Time for the coin toss, brought to you by Georgia's own credit union, banking on purpose. Let's go down to the field. DJ Shockley. Shock.
Hey, fellas, well, the Dogs will be on defense first. UT Martin won the toss and said they wanted to take the ball. A little activity from the locker room. Coach Smart, his first words to him was, who are we? Are we who we say we are? We're going to find out today. So we're going to see if the Dogs are who they say they are.
All right, Shock, very good. It's time to tee it up between the hedges now if you are ready. The opening kickoff, powered by Georgia Power. Doesn't matter where in the Peach State you're cheering on the Dogs, Georgia Power is energizing your community. Visit georgiapower.com/community to learn more. Officials are gathered on the G on the 50-yard line, middle of the field. They'll break apart right now. And it'll be UT Martin, as you heard Shock tell us, receiving the kick from the Georgia Bulldogs and Jared Zirkle. Dogs on the near sideline in red jerseys, silver breeches, red helmets. UT Martin, the Skyhawks from the OVC, in white jerseys and white pants. A little bit of blue and orange trim on the helmet and on the jerseys with the number. And this crowd is jacked and ready to go. Sanford Stadium, better than 92,000 in the house. Another sellout as that consecutive streak continues now. I think we're in, about our 10th straight year of consecutive sellouts here in Athens. We are in the Piedmont Healthcare radio booth in the Larry Munson broadcast suite. Glad to have you along tonight. Our first half is presented by attorney Ken Nugent. Injured? You know who to call. There's only one call, 1-800-CALL-KEN. Narkle LaFleur is the deep receiver for the Skyhawks. Jared Zirkle from Kerrville, Texas will kick it off from the far hash, left to right. He will boom it into the end zone. No, it comes down just short, bounces off LaFleur's body, and is going to be recovered by Jordan Castleberry for UT Martin at the 10-yard line.
Well, good job by Castleberry for UT Martin staying alert. Everybody turned their head after the fair catch signal was given. Ball bounces right off of LaFleur's chest, but Castleberry alertly jumps on it, and you win the toss against this defense, and you say, we want the football. Now you got to start from your 10-yard line. Welcome to Athens.
Yeah, they were expecting the 25-yard line, but they didn't get their wish. Third down on the 3. Hand it to Bowers on the jet sweep to the corner, and he's in the end zone to the right side. Hit at the 2, and he flies through the air across the goal line, lands in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, Brock Bowers on the jet sweep easily got the edge, and no way one person is going to be able to tackle him in the open field. He runs through a tackle, dives into the end zone. Dogs pay dirt for the first time in 2023.
Rushing touchdown number 5 of the career of Brock Bowers. And that puts Georgia on the board first. It's 6-0. And now we'll have a new kicking battery here. William Moat is the snapper. Beck will be the holder. And Peyton Woodring, a freshman from Louisiana, will get his first kick in a Bulldog uniform. The extra point is up and good. Georgia 7. And UT Martin nothing. That Brock Bowers touchdown brought to you by Engineered Solutions of Georgia, proud partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. And the Dogs go 76 yards on the drive in 10 plays. It took 4 minutes and 39 seconds. Kendall Milton comes back in the backfield now as running back. 2 receivers right, everybody in tight to the left. Beck looks to the left, stands in the pocket. Now we'll pull it down and run to the 4, to the 3. Oh, he looked like Stetson Bennett sidestepping a man right into the end zone. Touchdown. Who says he doesn't have the moves?
Boy, he just proved a lot of people wrong right there. Really good coverage by the Skyhawks, using the back end of the end zone as that 12th defender. Nobody was open. Smart decision there by Carson, and a nifty little move to get into the end zone.
4-yard touchdown run by the Dogs quarterback. He sidestepped Giovanni Davis around the 3 or 4 and ran into the end zone standing up for the touchdown. Dogs lead at 13-0. Here's the point after try now by Peyton Woodring, the freshman, out of the hold of Beck. There's the snap. The placement is good, and the kick is up and good into the net, and the Dogs lead it 14-0. That Georgia touchdown brought to you by Engineered Solutions of Georgia, proud partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. Timeout with 4:29 to go in the quarter. Dogs add another score. It's 14-0. Georgia leading UT Martin. Our first half presented by attorney Ken Nugent. Injured? You know who to call. There's only one call. 1-800-CALL-KEN. Back after this timeout on the Bulldogs Sports Network. Load and fire it to him, but not the case. Now Carson will hold for field goal kicker Peyton Woodring. From the far hash, a 23-yard try, kicking it left, and the snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is good for the freshman Woodring with his first Georgia field goal. With that kick, the good hands at Allstate will contribute to the Georgia Bulldogs General Scholarship Fund. Georgia says thank you to Allstate, and the Dogs add 3 with 3 seconds to go here in the second quarter. It's now Georgia 17 and UT Martin nothing. That drive covered 75 yards, in 12 plays in 2 minutes and 14 seconds. 23-yard field goal. That's your Georgia Metals drive summary. From a doghouse to a dog's house, Georgia Metals has got you covered.
Yeah, some good things on that 2-minute drive. First one of the season. You've got a first-time starter in at quarterback.
Brinson, Jordan Hall, and Chaz Chambliss. They will just take a knee in the half, and that will be the end of the half as the clock hits 0. So Georgia heads to the west end zone into their locker room, and the visiting team with the long jog to their east end zone and their locker room. Georgia leads it 17-0. And overall, the first quarter, was a little bit sluggish, but the Dogs kind of picked things up in that second quarter.
Well defended by the Skyhawks.
Empty set from the 46. Throw it to Mekhi Muse. The little guy weaves his way into Skyhawk territory. He might go the distance. He's inside the 20, the 10, the 5. Foot race. Touchdown. He wins that foot race. Puts 6 on the board for the Dogs.
Boy, just so quick and so dynamic. Muse able to catch a little screen pass. A couple of great blocks downfield, but once he gets into the open field, he's hard to catch.
He was weaving through traffic at midfield, went 54 yards on the touchdown pass from Carson Beck. Mekhi Muse with the score to make it 23-0 with the point after pending. Bowers, of course, involved in the play with a key block to spring Mekhi. Well, that energized the crowd here at Sanford Stadium. Here's the point after try by Peyton Woodring, the freshman kicker. Snap to Beck. He holds it, places it, and Woodring does his job. Kicks it right through the posts. Extra point is good. That Georgia touchdown brought to you by Engineered Solutions of Georgia, proud partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. 24-0 now. The Dogs after the 54-yard touchdown strike from Beck to Mekhi Muse. Our second half is brought to you by First Franklin Financial. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. Back for more third quarter action at Sanford Stadium. Georgia leading UT Martin 24-0 on the Bulldogs Sports Network. At the 8, Roderick Robinson hustles into the backfield for Georgia. He's to the left of Beck. Bring Muse in motion. To the right and then to the left. Handed off to Big Robinson. Big gaping hole. He hustles his way down to the 1-yard line before they stop him crossing the goal line. Almo and Dalen Dotson make the stop, but Robinson picks up 7 to the 1. They spotted back on the 2, so give him 6 at the 2-yard line. Second and goal. He'll get another try to get it in the end zone, and almost untouched. A big hole at right guard. Ernest Green, the tackle, likes that play as Robinson hops across the goal line, standing up into the end zone for the Georgia touchdown.
Boy, a couple of really nice jobs by the Georgia offensive line on those last 2 runs. First was right behind Truss and Green. That one right over Cedric Van Pran. Dogs starting to take control of this football game.
About a 4-foot wide gap in that hole there for Roderick Robinson. And he's thick, but he even had space on both sides of him to get through that hole. And it's 30-0. And the point after try is on the way from Peyton Woodring, the freshman. The hold is good by Beck, and the kick is good by Woodring, and the snap by William Moat was equally as good. That Georgia touchdown Brought to you by Engineered Solutions of Georgia, proud partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. 2-yard touchdown run, Roderick Robinson adds to the Dogs total. 31-0 is our score. Georgia goes 80 yards now. They're starting to wear on UT Martin. We've had a 98-yard drive and now an 80-yard drive in 5 plays. Skyhawks are going to try a field goal here on 4th down from the 31 near hash kicking left. A 41-yard try by Aiden LaRosse. Snap, hold, kick, no good. Missed it to the left, I believe, from this angle. It's tough to tell, but I think he pushed it to the outside of the left upright. So they remain scoreless, and the Dogs will have the football with 12:13 to go here in the 4th quarter, leading it 31-0. And they're going to take another media timeout here, so we will as well. Second half tonight brought to you by First Franklin Financial. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. Dogs 31, UT Martin 0. Back in a moment. Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network. Continuing as the clock continues to move through the first down, except for the final 2 minutes of each half. Ball's on the 21 of the Skyhawks for Georgia. 56-yard pass play from Vandegrift to Thomas. Got him there. Brock going to go for the end zone. He's got a man inside the 5. It's caught. He backpedals into the end zone and falls down, drops the football, but it's a touchdown, Oscar Delp.
Boy, well-designed football play there. Just Oscar Delp on a wheel route. That football a little underthrown, but Oscar Delp able to get his back turned or turned around to the football, able to catch it and back his way into the end zone. Pretty good showing there by Vandegrift.
Not many white shirts in the vicinity. Oscar Delp with his second touchdown catch as a Bulldog. And that one covered 21 yards for the Dogs to go up 37-0 with the point after about to be made, or at least attempted. Hopefully it's made. Peyton Woodring's done a good job with that tonight. And he'll try once again here out of the hold of Carson Beck. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is good.
You almost jinxed us. You almost jinxed us.
Did it just slip in the upright there?
I realized it hit the upright and caromed in.
It was unintentional. I didn't even see that. Well, at least it was good. No, I brought us good luck. That was the thing. All right, Dogs now with that extra point up 38-0 with 11:36 to go. And that Georgia touchdown from Vandegrift to Delp, brought to you by Engineered Solutions of Georgia, proud partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. He got 17 yards, play fake and a throw to the back corner, and touchdown. Touchdown, they say. Bouncing into the fence was the receiver in the back corner, Trevante Rucker.
Boy, what a catch. That was A.J. Harris was in coverage. He was all over the receiver. That football couldn't have been better thrown, and then just a great catch for the touchdown.
Might be the best throw of the night by Dent.
After video review, the ruling of a touchdown stands.
Wow.
Oh, that's awful. Oh, my goodness. Oh, geez.
I don't know how you get that wrong.
I don't either. Oh, my goodness. Carson Beck will hold it as he kneels down on the turf right around the 24-yard line. Far hash kicking to our right is the right-footed kicker, Woodring. So about a 34-yard try. There's the snap. The kick is away. And the kick is good. 34-yard field goal with that good kick. The good hands at Allstate will contribute to the Georgia Bulldogs General Scholarship Fund. Thank you, Allstate. And a timeout with 2:09 to go. The score changes. Georgia 41 and UT Martin 7. Our second half tonight brought to you by First Franklin Financial, serving our neighbors since 1941. We'll come back for the final couple of minutes of tonight's season opener right after. Dogs getting to use a lot of players tonight.
Well, indeed they have, and that's great for the program, getting valuable time for all of these talented freshmen that have been recruited into the program.
Jamal Jarrett and Jordan Hall, 2 freshman linemen up there in the interior for the Dogs on this possession. There's a tip pass interception by Kyron Jones. He's going to catch it and take it to the house for a pick 6. Cody Sparks was the new quarterback. He threw it to LaFleur on the right side, off his hands, right into the waiting hands of Kyron Jones, the freshman. Look at that on your first play as a Bulldog. Touchdown for the Dogs.
Boy, you'll remember it for the rest of your life, and just tailor-made for him to pick 6 it. As you mentioned, little flat route thrown slightly behind the intended receiver, but right into the waiting hands of that young man.
What a moment for him. Just got into the game on the far side of the field over there, caught the tip and took it to the house, and now he's got the Savage pads on the Georgia sideline. He was in earlier. Okay. So not his first play, but certainly his first scoring play as a defender. Here's the point after try by Woodring. It's up and good. And quickly the score moves to 48-7 Bulldogs. That Georgia touchdown, a pick 6, a defensive touchdown. The coaches love that. That was brought to you by Engineered Solutions of Georgia, proud partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. The return by Kyron Jones officially noted at 26 yards on the pick 6. The first pass by Cody Sparks, the backup quarterback from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, goes awry off the hands of his intended receiver and right into the hands of the guy in the red 31 jersey. And the Skyhawks will try to finish out the clock with a running play. They're in a scrum now, and their guys are driving against our guys. Nobody's on the ground. No whistles have blown. Now they finally do at the 26-yard line, and that will be the last play of the game. It's over, and the Dogs are winners on opening night here in Athens. Georgia, 2-time defending national champions, preseason number 1, off to a 1-0 start with a 48-7 victory over the UT Martin Skyhawks in their first meeting between the two programs. Both teams at the middle of the field now, shaking hands, exchanging pleasantries for the most part. And we'll head into our post-game coverage on this first weekend of Georgia football here on the Bulldogs Sports Network. We'll hear from Coach Kirby Smart coming up in just a little bit out of the locker room with DJ Shockley. Stay with us. We'll wrap up tonight and give you all the particulars of this Georgia victory. Dogs 48, UT Martin 7. Back after this on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.